All right. So, when we last left, that's the wrong window. When we last left off, Wicked Independent Prestige Incorporated, you were in a bit of a run and gun situation, being chased by goblins all through uh, one of the center one of the center floors of the keep and up the stairs of the keep, where you very successfully managed to run and gun. You took out several goblins as you were making your way through this keep up the stairs into a new chamber. After you successfully dispatched most of the goblins, you found yourself outside of some chamber, flanked by two large statues. The Statues of exquisite craftsmanship. I believe Varro noticed that they were both statues of an elf, and it appeared to be the same elf, just in like different clothing and different poses. Varro decided he was going to smash the statues, so he and Uma worked together and pushed over one of the statues. Unfortunately, to their, I don't want to say horror, because I don't think you guys were overly worried about it, but to your surprise, the statue behind you ended up moving, and then the one that you pushed over got up, and you had to fight enchanted statues. You successfully managed to crumble them into nice marble chips, and Varro successfully managed to. I don't know how your hands are not bloody, but
Varro doesn't want them to have nice things. No.
yes, no nice things for these goblins. After dispatching those, Varro opened the door to this chamber, and that is where we left off. So, Varro, you are standing. You opened the door. You're standing in the doorway, and it's dark in there. There are windows, but there are like big, heavy curtains covering them. In this particular room that you're looking in, there is no light, and you can see that it's actually pretty dusty in here. Whoever lives in here does not apparently clean it very often.
Varro would like to go into the room.
When you step into the room, can you roll a perception check for me?
Ooh. A 7.
All right. Go ahead, step in.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
All right. So, is only Varro going in, or?
No, Uma will step in.
Okay.
Do I also roll a perception, or no? It's just the first person.
No, it's just yeah. I will have Yarvin roll a perception roll, because he is
You call him
bringing up the
Yarvin? You
rear.
just call him Yarvin?
Jarvin.
Oh, I thought you called him Yarvin. I'm like, are we making up names now? Just like
No.
whatever it is.
All right,
No, I'm
19.
pronouncing
All right, so he's
Arvin.
watching your back. Jarvin, Carvin, Jarvis. I think Elar would be in the doorway, and he's just kind of like mingling in the back there. As you enter this chamber, which, like I said, is it's not like pitch black, like it's dark, but you can see there would be sunlight pouring in behind the window if the curtain was not drawn. This is a small, cozy chamber. There's two sitting chairs that are arranged on the opposite side of a small table, and with several liquor bottles and glassware sits on the other end of the room. And one of the chairs is filled with a pile of books and incomprehensible notes. What you doing?
Are there any like chests or drawers or any cabinets to look through?
There are. Hold on a sec. Get my rooms confused here. I want to say like those look like chests, but it's not saying those are actually chests. I think those might be bookshelves. No, this is like this seems to be like a sitting room. So there aren't any chests or anything in here, like you said. Like I said, there was just there were the liquor bottles, glassware, and pile of books.
Is there any good liquor? Anything that would catch Varro's eye?
I want you to do an investigation.
This'll be good.
Uma's gonna come in but go like around the rug, because keeping in mind that this is a wizard's chamber, she does not trust that rug.
Well, you don't know if it's a wizard's chamber, but you could probably
we do.
surmise.
They told us. The guy told us there was a wizard.
Oh, right, true. But I mean, do you think this is where he lives? You don't think it's a fancy goblin?
No.
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 All right.
Well, so
Varro,
I guess my
That's a
question would
10.
be: Is it goblin-sized furniture?
no. This is
Okay.
humanoid, regular humanoid-sized furniture. This is a fancy goblin who likes big things. So let's see, Varro. You find there's 2 bottles of fruit-based liqueurs from Kalimishan and Aman.
Shane, yeah.
They're valued at 10 gold apiece. There's a bottle of brandy from the Dale Lands. It's worth 6 gold. There are 2 fine crystal snifters over there on one of the tables. They are worth 50 gold each, but are very fragile.
Just because of where Varro's from, he's gonna take the cheapest looking one and put it in his bag. Usually,
So that would be the brandy from the Dale Lands.
whichever one looks beat up, dirty, cheap.
Well, nothing in here like besides like the layer of dust. They haven't. The wizard has not been sitting in this room recently. So
he's not going for that like fancy crystal looking stuff.
Right.
No, he wants the jug with the 3 X's and the cork in the top.
Uma's gonna.
You can deduce that it's the brandy because it is the least extravagant of the 3 liquors.
Yep, that's got Varro's name written all over it.
Uma's gonna look at Varro in her little goblin form and be like, "Knock over the expensive stuff. Just shatter it all over this place." Fuck
Yeah,
'em.
he's gonna do that turnaround and just like lift the table so that all the stuff falls.
All right, it makes a very to you pleasant sounding shatter that just echoes through this little chamber, and like the crystal shifters especially they because they are made of crystal, they make this satisfying crunch as they shatter, and you hear Jarvan in the back go, "Oh, we could have gotten money for those."
Fuck this
Oops.
wizard, Jarvan. Fuck this wizard.
I need to eat, don't I? Come on, that's gold.
You can't eat
Oh.
gold and you can't eat crystal. I've got some
Well-
stuff in my pack.
When
You people.
When he says that he's hungry, Varro underhand tosses him a potato.
Jarvan being a halfling looks at it and goes,
They're great. They're really good.
Stock up on those carbs, Jarvis.
Darvin.
and Uma's gonna be like, be careful with this rug. I don't trust wizards' rugs. So either, like, we can look underneath it, but I wouldn't walk over it, because I've seen some shit.
Because Varro's like in the corner near the rug. He's gonna move the chair and like, because Uma said rug, he's gonna like try and pull the rug like out from where it is and like throw it into the corner because he thinks there's something wrong with the rug because she said
He's like,
the rug.
We're just nodding.
Yep. Varro tosses that rug like it's a python snake on the floor. And there's nothing under it. And the floor is now discolored from the dust around where the rug was sitting. But there's just stone floor there.
I got the rug, Uma.
Good job, good job. She's gonna lean against the door and listen to see if there's any movement on the other side.
Do a perception roll.
Perception, which she's proficient in but never rolls over. Hey, there you go.
Oh, there you go, 23.
23.
You don't hear anything coming from the other side. So as far as you know, it's an empty room. You're pretty confident it's an empty room.
Jarvan, are you good at finding traps? You want to look at this door?
Yeah, I can take a look at it. Let's see. That'd be a... What's her... what would he roll for finding? Like
Investigation.
survival,
usually?
investigation?
Usually investigation.
Oh, he rolled a 10, so... Oh, and he is exhausted, so he's supposed to roll that with disadvantage, I believe. Let's see. A 12. Yeah, so he just comes over and he's like, yeah, this should be fine.
All right, take a bite of that potato. You look a little weak.
You actually notice that he has already half eaten the potato.
Yeah, she's still saying it. All right, I guess, is everybody ready? I'm gonna open this door.
I'm ready.
Elar has his hand up. Ready.
All right, she's gonna open the door.
All right.
Bam.
Bam, you did! No. As you open up this door, you get a nice bit of warmth, and this room is lit by a fire coming from this chimney that's in the center section of the room. So it's a small fire that burns away in the fireplace, adding a dim light and a little bit of warmth to this room. This room is bigger than the sitting room. It's actually a pretty big room. Considering the size of this keep, decorated obsceniously, if I said that correctly. It is cluttered with books, drawings, and more rambling notes. And in the center of the room on the floor, you notice a teleportation circle.
She's gonna take her greatsword and poke at that rug that's right in the front of the door. It's like,
It's hitting the ground. You just hear tink, tink.
All
Feels
right.
like stone underneath.
I don't trust the rugs. I've heard stories about magic rugs that suffocate you to death. So, just not taking any... I swear I'm not crazy. Alright. Gonna come in. And come over to the bed and just stand there looking around.
Alright. You can roll an investigation check.
Come on.
Alright, 12.
12.
So, is there anywhere you're looking in particularly?
She's kind of looking at the bed mostly, and then at the notes just to see if there's anything of interest that would. Does the handwriting actually? She's going to be looking to see if the handwriting in this room matches the note that she got.
Okay, so yes, not only do you notice that, like, you can't. It's sloppier. You can tell it's what was written to you was like they took the time and it was very like elegant in calligraphy, formal writing. This looks like the same person, but they're notes. They're written very fast, but they don't make any sense. Like it's just like one word, question mark. You know how like like really fast note taking is what a lot of it is. But on the desk near the bed, you notice a stationery box that contains 8 paper birds, exactly like the one that fluttered over to you.
Just gonna open up one of them. Does it have any note written on it?
These are empty.
Empty. Okay. Hey, Var, you want to take these?
Yeah, sure. I don't want anyone here to have anything nice, and
Okay.
I like origami.
Here, you take 4 and I'll take 4. Elar, I'm just
Excellent.
assuming you don't want anything.
I have no need for paper.
Yeah.
Also on that same desk, there are several scrolls. There is 2 scrolls of teleport, a scroll of feather fall, a scroll of modify memory, and 3 scrolls of mass suggestion.
Arl's just gonna like take all of them and just like start stuffing them into his pack because they look important. He has no idea what any of that means, but he just knows that it means something to somebody.
Yeah, they're rolled very nicely and in perfect condition, and Varro is just grabbing 3 at a time. He's just crunching them, and then he's just shoving them in the bag, just making sure they work. A couple of them he folds instead of keeping it rolled.
And he saw Uma like stabbing that rug where his corner is, and because he lost his sandals, he's just like rubbing all the grime on his feet like into the rug itself. Yeah,
and you can tell these are expensive rugs.
Oh yeah, you're never cleaning this. This is forever.
Hey, Elar or Jarvis, you guys want to come? Anybody need to take a leak? Fuck this goddamn wizard. By the way, I should take one of those teleportation scrolls just to have, just in case.
Oh yeah, that's the one that starts with T, right?
Yep.
All right.
Exactly. This is why you're the leader.
I've been practicing.
Good job.
Jarvis is he's just over by like kind of warming his potato by the fire. And let's see. Let's have Elar do something. He is going to do an investigation on this side of the room. 19. All right. So let's see. Elar finds on top of the vanity table there are 2 ordinary-looking perfume bottles containing a perfume of bewitching and a perfume of hypnosia.
Okay.
I don't know how he would know what that is, but
Well, he is sort of the magic one of the group, so.
Yeah, I think he's
and probably the only one that elegant enough to actually like have bought perfume or cologne at some point.
Yeah, so he's just kind of does that in the air. These aren't normal.
You would be the one to suss that out. So, she's gonna listen at this door too, as people are all doing their thing in the room.
All right. Roll another perception check. Check roll there.
17.
Right. Same thing. This bedroom is quiet.
Hey Jarvin, you want to look at this door too?
He just finishes shoving his now quasi roasted potato into his mouth. He's like, yeah.
Use that potato power.
Investigation.
Are you from the Tater Brush family?
No. God, a 9. He's just like, it's good. It's good.
All right. Whenever everybody's ready, I'm gonna open this door.
One moment, and he just rubs one foot into the other rug. I'm ready.
All right. She's gonna. I don't know which way it opens, but she's gonna slam it open whichever way it opens.
It opens in, so you just the door open, your sword out right, ah! And it's a closet.
Hey, nice.
So it is this room is like the parlor room. It's dark. It's not as dusty as the parlor room, and the main bed chamber room is not as dusty, but still a little dusty. Like this dude does not clean often, apparently. But there is no light in here again because the window shade is been drawn. But this is clearly a closet. It's a large closet, but it's filled with very fine clothing. Lots of fine clothing, and what appears to be disguises and some cosmetics.
Varro immediately looks to see if there are any sandals.
You know what? Why don't you roll an investigation check for sandals? Hmm.
6.
There are no sandals in here, unfortunately.
Next question. Any shoe that looks like the leather is cheap enough that he can cut the tops off?
Roll again. Let's see what we get.
Literally, Varro needs a new pair of shoes. That's an 8.
Nope.
An 8. So, there is a lot of extravagant clothing in here. This wizard has high tastes. Varro does find a pair of heavily used, very worn, like leather traveler boots. Just common boots that someone will wear, and you probably guess, judging by this mix of like elegant clothing and then like just clothing that seems out of place. So you think this might be part of like some disguise or part of the disguises that he puts together to who knows what.
Do they fit?
Yes, they're a little big, but they fit. They like, you know, you might have like an inch and a half on the front where your toes have the space, but you lace them up, they're not gonna fall off.
Closed-toe shoes. Varro, I don't know you anymore.
I lost my pair of sandals. I'm really upset about it. There were those new ones that I
Yeah.
just got. Yeah,
Well, maybe we can steal something good from here and buy you a new pair of shoes.
I old fur-lined winter sandals. Really upset about it.
I bet you that.
It's the first nice thing I ever bought myself. And
Don't worry,
these
don't worry.
goblins took it from me.
It's just stuff. We can buy more stuff. With this
That's
this wizard stuff, we'll just use their stuff to get us better stuff.
It's only fair.
scary.
They took something from me, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna take something from them.
Yeah, they killed my friends, and you're whining about shoes.
They
didn't
were
know your
scoundrels.
I'm very sorry for your loss, but you know, your loss does not negate Varro's loss as well. We can still all be very upset about our own personal losses. Why don't you take
Yes,
a
I
look
guess.
around the room, Jarvis? He's like,
All right, you can roll an investigation check.
Ooh, Varro.
man. Nope. That's an
All right.
11.
And 11. So there are 2 chests here that you can see in front of you, and let's see, there are some shelves to the left, right, to the side of you. So pick a destination.
What?
There's 2 chests to the front of you where that you can go and investigate. I can tell you what you might find in them,
Oh, okay.
or right next to you there are a couple of shelves.
She's gonna look at the shelves. She'll let the monk and rogue look at the chests.
All right. The shelves next to you have what appear to be material spell components. There's diamond dust worth 100 gold, tiny iron rods, and 1d4 worth of crystals. 1d4. Let's see how many crystals. There are 2 crystals worth 15 gold each.
Okay.
Varro's gonna check the chest right in front of him.
All right, and Jarvan's gonna check the chest next to it. So between the 2 chests, you open them up and your eyes go wide, and you hear a and you don't know where that came from. And the golden light from the suitcase in Pulp Fiction is emanating from the chests. There are a total of 12 100 gold piece gems, 300 copper pieces, 6,000 silver pieces, 2,000 gold, and 100 platinum, all between these 2 chests. So you and Jarvis are like, oh,
Uma, we're
What'd you
rich.
find?
We're rich.
She's gonna scramble over.
This is more money than I've seen in my entire life. We're rich.
Wow. This is. I mean, can we even carry it all?
Evan's already like shoving it as much as he can fit in his like pockets, which isn't much. They're halfling sized pockets.
I guess let's split up the platinum. What's that? How much did you say there was in platinum? 100?
Yes,
100 platinum or
100 platinum.
okay.
Well, 100 platinum PP platinum pieces. So,
Yeah. 25
So
each?
That's we're forgetting one person. Uma.
20 each?
Yeah.
All right. And what did you say? There were gems too?
There's 100 gold worth of gems.
Oh, I guess so.
Six,
Okay.
300 copper, 6,000 silver, and 2,000 gold.
2,000 gold. Whoa, okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
So divided by 5, that's gonna
You
be
don't have a bag of holding.
400 gold pieces each. I don't think we can carry all of this. We're gonna be walking around jangling around.
Jarvan is just like, don't care. just he's putting them in his shirt.
All right, girl,
Yes,
you do you. I'm gonna take 100 gold.
Yeah, Varro is gonna take 200 gold, so he has the 100 of Gary's share.
I was thinking of Gary. How that's those are good teammates. And you should have
Uma-
easily been able to take the gold dust
Yeah,
that you
yeah, I put
found
that
on the shelf
on my list
Yeah.
of things.
and the crystals.
You want to rip up all his clothes and stuff?
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of reimbursed now. As he like continuously stuffing the coins
All
into his
right.
back pocket. I'm
Uma's-
feeling pretty content now.
All right, I can see that. Uma's gonna take her greatsword and just kind of like break clothes. She's gonna drag it along the rugs, and
Your sword's sharp enough that like you know like you could just slice through some of like the ones
she's
hanging.
gonna like
and
kind of not overly aggressively, just kind of to make a statement.
Jarvan jangles over to like a chest full of clothes and just kicks it over, and then holds his chest and going, "Whew," as he is still exhausted from a year of slavery.
Your comrades would be proud of that move.
That's right.
There. Yeah.
That's
Elar will he eldritch blasts one of the shelves that was holding the material components, just like splintering it all over the place.
That's it. They know not to mess with Wicked Independent Procedures Incorporated.
Hey, you know what? She's gonna run back into this room and take out one of those origami birds and like sit down at the desk, and right at the top of it, like wizard, and then write a note inside of it that says, in very beautiful cursive, "We're coming for you, asshole." And then she's gonna go over to the window and like throw it out the window.
All right. Because you have no magic to actually make the little bird come to life, you take time, you fold it back up into its little bird. You draw the shade, which the bright afternoon light comes bathing into the room, and you toss it, and it elegantly starts to fly, but you only think so, and it just kind of flutters down to the courtyard.
I think he's in the courtyard. Just gonna close the window. Yeah, that probably didn't work, to be perfectly honest, but it made me feel really good. So
It flew right out the window. I saw that.
yeah, he might be in the courtyard, or they might be in the courtyard. I can't tell. Can we tell, looking at the clothing, the potential gender of this individual?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say you don't find like dresses,
Are there
but
any
you
bras?
find there are no woman's undergarments.
No sanitary napkins?
They're just some of the clothes are so extravagant. I would say definitely Varro. It's just like way too highbrow, high fashion for Varro. Varro must assume that it's a woman based on the fabrics and the flair on some of the outfits.
Nope. Way too rich for my blood.
Uma can do a, let's see, you can roll a history, see if you can kind of determine it, because you can look at the clothes and maybe based on your
Nope, it's a 3.
prior experience. Yeah, no, so you have no idea. It's
Alright.
it's
She's just gonna
a woman could wear it. There's women can wear trousers.
she's gonna just go by they then. Well, I see scrolls of teleportation and I see a teleportation circle, so
I have no idea how any of this works, but I'm following you, Uma. Whatever you think.
I think it's a chance that we would have to take, but we would have to run back down this tower if we wanted to get, and we don't know where anything goes, so my thoughts are take our chances.
Sure, how many scrolls do we have? Is this a one-way ticket?
We've got 2. So
Alright. So if it really sucks, we can at least come back here.
maybe?
I'm willing to try.
All right, let's see.
Because Varro has never done a teleportation circle before, he's going to stand right next to Uma and grab her hand and then reach out. And when no one else takes his hand, he will then understand that they don't have to be holding hands.
He'll hold on to his hand though.
So let me see. Trying to see how a roll to the roll of teleportation. This lets you use the teleportation circle. Where are you trying to go?
Well, I guess it depends because the teleportation circles typically go to like one place.
Typically,
Or-
they do.
Huh?
Typically.
I don't know. She would just use the scroll and then walk into the circle and see where it takes her.
All right. I'm going to do a roll, because
you have to know where the other where another teleportation circle is in order to like
right. Like they're
specify.
like stargates. They connect to each other, but there's more than one in this keep.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just
I
going.
don't know.
I'm going to roll. I'm gonna have to count up where they all are, and then I'm going to roll and see which one you will randomly go to. Give me a moment.
This is WIPI right here.
Mhm.
This is why I'm here on Tuesday nights.
He's just gonna start reading the scroll like
Varro has no idea what Uma's saying, but he's digging it. He's just like, yeah.
She'll make her eyes glow for effect with the essence of Tempest.
All right, somebody roll a d4.
Damn. Oh, I won.
All right. So you're all standing in this teleportation circle, holding hands. Uma starts reading the scroll. Her voice begins to get louder. It begins to echo through the room. And like somehow there is now a wind circulating in this room, but is only around you guys. The floor begins to glow. Jarvan is, I almost called him Jarvis because you bastards. Jarvan is looking at all you guys going, I don't know, I don't like this, and yeah, it's just like all of a sudden it's like it glows brighter and brighter. The wind begins to spin and there is a bright flash. You guys disappear from this room. You are traveling through the vortex of time and space. Gotta bring you to where you rolled.
All I'm picturing is the circuits of time from Bill and Ted, like just rocketing through, and we're all just going, ah! Like screaming for so long we run out of breath, have to take another deep breath.
Ah.
Oh, almost put Gary on the map.
Oh, do we find Gary? Hunt for Gary.
That would have actually been a good place to. If we had planned that, that actually would have been a good place for him to come back in and be like, hey, come in this Tuesday. Like I could have done like what she did with Beluga on Sunday, but with Roy.
I'll put him on the spot and call him at 10 o'clock at night. I'll do it.
Log in right now.
Like, you got Wi-Fi. Go in the bathroom. Let the baby sleep.
Get the babies, D&D. All right, so you guys, you're like bright light flashing. You're going through the void again. It looks like Stargate. You're just traveling. All of a sudden, like the reverse happens. There's another bright flash. You hit the ground. You are in a dark room that is oddly familiar. Do you see the map?
You gotta bring him
Not yet.
over.
Oh.
I got him. Okay.
So there's a bright flash. You're on the floor. You actually hit the floor kind of hard, even though you don't think you actually, flew. But you kind of like are all sitting on the ground now because like it's almost like you were just a foot off the ground and boom, landed. And oops, that is not where you're supposed to be.
What?
Sorry.
Okay.
Nope. I didn't realize you were I left your tokens there. Your tokens are over here.
Just hit the P wherever we are. Hit the P. Like, press P to bring us.
To work?
Yep.
Okay. And you are sitting on the floor. You're sitting on top of a net that has already been cut open. There's a green glow coming from the wall, and in phosphorescent, something phosphorescent, it is written, "Death by Goblins." And you realize you are exactly where you started at the beginning. You are back in the trap room. That leads out to the killing floor. All the way down underground, back in the Goblins' lair.
Uma
And
is going to let out.
I was not planning that at all. Like that was your roll when you rolled a 1 on that D4.
Uma is gonna let out like the most angry scream at the top of her, like deep breath, and then just like just screaming out, like terrifying yell of orcish and dwarvish obscenities all mixed in together and like loudest, but she's still a little goblin. So oh, that
Jarvan's
no.
looking at. Oh,
There is a dead
Jarvan-
body in the room.
Jarvan gets up and looks at her and goes, "So I take it you did not mean to bring us here." And he strolls over and he looks at the carcass of his friend and he's just kind of like looking down and Uma's too filled with rage, but Varro, you notice though, though malnourished, when healthy, Jarvan looks like he would have a nice tight adventurer's bum, yeah, in those adventurer's pants.
Yeah, I don't have the Twitch stream up, so it took me a second, and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to see something." He's visiting, a fallen comrade. Nope, somebody redeemed a dap bomb.
Yeah, just a dap
Continue.
bomb.
Yeah, continue. Okay.
You're just looking at his fallen comrade, and you just realize because it's a small room, and you just as Uma is screaming and swearing, and Elar is sitting there, arms crossed, shaking his head, and you just happen to walk in front of you, and you're just like, like you can tell that's an adventurer's butt. Like when he's healthy, right? He's been held prisoner for a long time and not fed properly. So once he gets back to some healthy meals and some nutrition, that would be a nice, tight adventurer's bum.
A little skinny, but he works out.
He walks a lot.
No carriage rides for this guy.
All right, so what do you guys do?
Did we get attacked by anything in this room?
In this room, you did not. There was the stone slab with. I think you did. You force it open. You used the body.
We used the body to.
The body.
Yeah.
In order to.
All
So
right.
Varro just like walks over to the other one and like steps on it.
I mean, you do have one more scroll of teleportation. That's up to you if you wanted to roll a dice again and see where it takes you, or you can go back through the layer here.
We don't have
mean,
but there's no circle. Does that matter?
there's a circle here. It's just not shown because of the way they drew it. There's a net, but there's supposed to be because initially you guys teleported into this room.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Do you want to
Try this again?
rest? Do you want to go?
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea if we take a quick rest and then we try again.
All right, so you're gonna take a short rest in this room. I mean, that's the smartest because they know where you are. They know that they chased you up to the top of the keep, and presumably they're just waiting for you to come down.
Right.
So it's
Um,
no one would have guessed that you went all the way back to the beginning.
do you want to? Should we do a long rest? We go to
8 hours in here.
Well, if
I
we're
got nowhere
saying.
else to be.
All right, let's just rest for an hour and then get going again. We'll do a short rest.
Okay.
Does Elar get anything back on that?
I'm
Don't think Elar's used any spells.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't- yeah,
Elar hasn't
I
used
don't-
anything.
not sure where his spell slots are on here. Oh, prepared spell. Prepared
Yeah, no,
spells.
no,
are
he
really
didn't.
true.
He didn't use anything yet.
Yeah, these just mostly been using Eldritch Blast.
All
We
right,
could,
I'm gonna do short rest, and I think this is our second short rest, right?
Yep. You have
Think
one
so.
rest before.
All right, so I don't think I used. Wait. Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use one. What do I have? Okay. Oops.
All right. So I just rolled one hit dice for Elar, which brings him to 42 out of 45. Should I heal him completely or save the last 2 d8s?
I would save him since it's only like 3 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 2d10. It's 2d10 plus 3, I believe, for me.
I'm gonna roll 1. I don't think I used any yet.
I'm gonna try 1 first. That's 3. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna use the 1. I got 12 points back. Alright,
Varro got 3.
I think I've got 2 left. Okay, good to go.
All right. So I know it's short. I feel like this would be a good place to stop. Unless you guys want to keep going, like for another 30 minutes. I'll leave it up to you guys.
Well, I guess so. It depends. Do we have to fight our way back through this, or are we
Oh my
able
God,
to
yes.
kind of?
You went back to the beginning. You didn't even go through.
No, I mean, do we have to fight our way back through the killing floor, or are we gonna be able to get
Oh.
past this spot and then move on? Because if we have to fight our way through, then I would say we stop. But if we can just kind of fast track
No, the
this.
killing floor, like, there's nobody waiting for you, you know, on the killing floor before. Like, they knew before you were coming, because they set up the ambush and everything for you. This time, you disappeared from, and they weren't expecting you to go back here, so it's not like it was reset. But like, you're not gonna go through this layer and not encounter goblins and stuff. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just if we don't have to fight our way through this area again, then I would like to get past this area. If
Okay.
possible. Like if Pat, if you want to.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
I'm always down for more D&D.
No, I'm just leaving it up to you. Like, thematically, this is a good place to pause, but we can keep going.
Yeah, let's get past this spot again.
All right. Okay, so you have to open up the stone door mechanism again.
Yeah. So we just do the exact same thing we did last time.
All right. So yeah, you
And just
got out of
say
that
to
easy.
Jarvan, your friend is aiding you even in death. So that's what true friends do.
Jarvan's actually, so like, he's going to take the leather armor that is no longer in the very best condition off of his friend, and he puts it on because it's better than nothing. Like, it's a step above useless because it's just been sitting here not being taken care of in a damp cave. But it's better than just like the plain shirt he's wearing. And he goes, "Yep."
You're gonna look at him and be
Remember
like,
what
that
I
is
remember, he's like,
hardcore, Jarvan. Damn.
"He'd do the same for me."
Yeah. A little right.
All right, so you guys, again, there's the water way and then the thorn way.
Yeah. Uma's just gonna look at everybody and be like, I mean, the devil we know, kind of thing.
Yeah, I can swim.
Okay.
Actually, and let me make a roll for. All right, so you guys are like, "Yep," about to take a swim, and Jarvan's like looking at the wall, and he's kind of like touching it, and he opens a stone door, and he goes, "What about just walking this way?"
Huh.
Even better.
Didn't notice that.
This is why we keep you around.
So you guys make your way through this little shortcut that it is a little zigzag hallway, and as you see, there are slits on each side that look out into the water trap and the thorn trap, and that is where the goblins were firing their fire arrows at you when you first arrived. And there actually are a couple of quivers set up with 6 arrows altogether in this room at the various quivers.
Does anybody here use arrows?
No.
Nah.
But we can break them so they don't
Varro
have anything when they
immediately
come
starts breaking them.
in. There you go. We're on the same page here. Whoops. Yeah, no.
I'll bring everybody over there.
I was gonna say I can't go in.
I made it. I went too crazy with the walls and just made it like some of them so narrow. All right, so you are once again faced with a decision of going straight or going down this other path.
Well, we know where this leads, and we still have to find Gary. Could always try and go this way.
Does it still, the first time we came this way, it was really loud. Does it still sound like there's a big troop of people down that way?
Roll perception.
14.
14. So if you like kind of step closer down to that way, you don't hear like the army of goblins cheering and clanging their weapons that you heard earlier. But you definitely heard that, from this direction when you were here last time.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you for coming.
All right. What do you think, leader?
Gary's not here, but I'm okay with filling in for now. I mean, it can't hurt to at least look, right?
It probably could hurt, but that's what adventurers do, right?
Yeah, I mean, we went the other way and kind of sucked. So maybe this might suck a little less.
It was just gonna laugh. Let's give it a shot. Do we want to try to go quietly?
It's a
Oh wait, I
great
guess we're still
idea.
goblins, huh?
Jarvan says, "I'm always quiet." As the too many coins he took are jangling.
But,
Well, I feel
yeah,
pretty
I mean,
confident as a goblin, so
if we can get by without being seen, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Because, I don't know how much longer I have to understand this goblin, but, Uma, you don't know goblin.
no, I don't. All right, well, let's give it a shot. I can go in front, and I'll just feign confidence the whole way.
Amazing.
All right, so are you just gonna stroll with?
No, she's gonna try to go stealthily, like as much as possible with my disadvantage on stealth rolls. But
Okay.
all right, stealth disadvantage. That's a 10.
All right.
21 for Var.
So Uma's going. Your boots are echoing a little bit on like you're stepping in like some puddles, just like cave dank. So it's like you're trying to be quiet, but you like every once in a while you step and you hear it just makes kind of too loud of a splash for you in this little hallway, but you don't seem to be alerting anything yet. Yeah, Varo, you're just a shadow on the wall. I should roll for the other two as well. Where are you? There you are. What's your stealth? 19 for Elar. And Charvin. I think I still have to roll a disadvantage for him on that stealth because he is still exhausted. And it's a 20. Right.
There you go. Oh, it was a nat
Rogues,
20.
man.
Yeah, nat 20. But all right, she's just gonna keep going forward, confidently strolling as a goblin in her outfit.
All right, so you get to the edge here of the cave. There we go. The edge of this cave, this tunnel here, and you see a whole bunch of tents set up in this area, and you can see in the middle of the tents there is a glow coming. Someone has a fire set up, and all around the room there's more of those glowing the phosphorescent moss that actually provides a little bit more light, the dim green light around the room. There's some green mushrooms growing on the walls here, like you've seen in other parts of this cave. And that is all you are seeing at the moment, because you're kind of like hanging. I'm assuming you're kind of like hanging back in the darkness of
Doing
the
that,
hallway. Just
Like, Uma's like looking, and then like Varro's like just over her head, like.
right, yeah, Scooby Doo style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. She's gonna try to like sneak forward, if possible. Am I rolling a stealth check?
Yep.
Okay, with disadvantage. Ooh, that's a 7.
Wow.
So
Both
she's
of these
gonna
goblins rolled a nat 1 back
come
to
to
back.
She's gonna come forward and all right.
So yeah, they should have saw you. I don't know how they didn't, but you see these. There's 2 goblins. Clearly there are tracks all over the floor here, and they head off like up the hallway from you. They head off in all sorts of different directions. This is a heavily trafficked area. You can tell just by judging on the tracks, all the tents. This is you can surmise that this is some sort of barracks or staging ground for presumably like the fighting cast of goblins. And there are only 2 that you can see right now. They're sitting around this fire, and one has his back to you. The other one would be facing you, but I'm gonna assume the fire is just too bright. It's messing up that dark vision, and he does not see you hanging out back there.
Okay.
Or would also like to come up to the other side of that tent where Uma is.
So Uma's gonna look at Varro and be like, I'm just gonna go for it. Is that okay? Let's just kill him.
Let's do this. Varro is going to run with Uma, and he's just gonna go, I'll take the far one.
Okay. She's gonna look back at the other 2 and just be like, we're going. And then she's gonna run forward.
All right.
In her little goblin form. Just going, ah!
So, yeah, go ahead. You're running forward, great sword out, and you're gonna get the one closest to you, and Varro is attacking the one further away.
Yep.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Uma, you roll your attack first.
Alright, my 2 attacks. Come on. Nope. That's an 11.
That does not hit.
I swear to God. And a 22.
22 hits.
Okay. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
All right. Varro, you roll your attacks now.
Great. First attack. Ooh. Whiff.
Not hit.
And second attack. It's a 22.
Right.
And that is for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
That is exactly what you needed. So Uma comes running out of the shadows, and you just run this goblin right through the back. You actually like lift him off the ground because of your momentum, and he's just like on your sword going. And as that one stands up, Varro comes around from behind that one like fucking Rambo, and he's like taking out like the Vietnamese security guys looking for him. He just comes out of the mud. He just silently, and that's all Uma sees past the flame. You just see this shocked goblin gawking at his friend flailing on the edge of on the tip of a giant sword, and you see this hand come out from behind him. Just you don't see Varro, just a hand across the flame, grabs him, and
No words,
slowly
just
brings him into the
dreams.
darkness. And you don't know what Varro did to him. You don't know. Just that
She doesn't
goblin,
care.
goblin's now dead. So let me mark these goblins as dead. And then Elar and Jarvan come over to you. Elar's just sitting there like, Jarvan goes, God damn.
This is what we do.
And then you hear, and you don't know where it's coming from, you hear a
Cut out,
and
but I heard it.
that didn't come through again. God damn, that wasn't even that loud. All right, and then God damn, where is it? Varro, from behind you, out of a tent, comes one goblin master. And then out of a tent over here comes another goblin master. And then dropping down from the ceiling, around you are 4 goblin archers. And let's roll some initiative.
Just before we get going, Varro's just gonna crack her knuckles.
Right.
Ooh. I just whipped.
Oh yeah, I got a 3.
Alright. Oh, I rolled some invisible goblins that I forgot I put there. Hold on. I can get rid of those guys. I even rolled the dead ones. I just grabbed everybody and put them all in initiative. Let me just fix this real quick.
Again, I don't think Varro has. This is the highest he has rolled for initiative this entire time against goblins. I am actually surprised that I am not going last again.
Nope, that's me.
Oops, I deleted a dude. Let me just put the dude back again. Sorry. There we go. Hey, why won't you go into...
Do you want to stop here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to roll this last guy. It's like it won't let me put him into the initiative. I don't know why.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like I rolled everybody else. Not
That's
him.
not letting up.
Whatever, we'll figure that out.
Did you?
Yeah, and it's
Did
10:30.
you
So
toggle the combat status of the?
yeah, that's
token?
what I'm doing. It's not
Yeah, it's not
just not-
popping up.
I don't know why.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, if you want to begin this fight, if you want to do a round, that's up to you, or we can just pick up next time.
Yeah, let's just start it next
I'm
time.
ready.
Oh, sorry.
He's like, I'll play all
I'm
night
good.
long.
Let's go. Varro gets to hit things. This is what we've been waiting.
We could do a round. We can do a round.
All right, if you're gonna do a round, I need to figure out why this guy's not going in. So let me
Just put him as
I'll
in
delete
someone
him.
else's initiative. It's just easier that way. Usually it's easier if you do like groups of initiative for NPCs instead of each individual one. Especially when you have this many.
I mean, he's not even showing up on the thing.
That's okay. Just know that he goes in with somebody
Yeah.
else, and
All right. Okay, so we will. All right, so we'll do a round. So yes, you heard this laughter coming out of the tents as you're pretty pleased yourselves on that surprise attack on these two lowly goblins. But you are now surrounded, and Uma and I'd say everybody but Varro. No offense, Varro. You're a simple man, but everyone else is kind of like, wait, how are we ambushed? How did they know to be here, set up, waiting for us? But you don't have time to dwell on that because
Borrow don't care.
what the hell?
I did it
Now
for you.
he's that's the wrong character type. That's weird.
It's okay. Just go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's the wrong. That's not even the goblin I put on the map.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different class of goblin.
Okay.
Use theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind.
It's just a placeholder.
All right. So the syllogistic
I don't even know.
syllogistic goblin archer.
So he is he actually runs over here to get a better shot, and he aims at you, Uma, with a fire arrow and takes a shot for a 9, and that ricochets off your armor.
I hope so.
Because these goblin archers cannot shoot for fucking shit. Okay, alright, and this one comes over. Where's he? He's closest to you, Varro. This is one of those beefier ones that you notice, and he does a multi-attack on you with his scimitar for 18 the first attack, and a 12 for the second attack.
First attack hits.
So that first attack is 12 damage. And then he is going to use Nimble Escape.
12 damage.
Right? Oh, I'm sorry. That was the second attack roll. That's 7 damage, 7 slashing damage. And he uses Nimble Escape and runs off over here behind the tent. He just comes over and he's like, yeah. Yeah, right. So now it brings us to Elar, who can see this archer over here, and he is going to. Everyone agree he would Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
say
Well,
one of-
there's two
one of-
closer to him.
Yeah, but
We're not in squares, so it's hard to see what.
I was figuring he was going to target this archer over here. Because I think this one I would say is a little close. But you can pick. This is without Annie.
Well,
We're collectively playing.
Yeah, if it's disadvantaged, then yeah, he wouldn't.
I mean, not for nothing, Elar hasn't used any spells, and
That's true.
um,
Cast Fireball.
I was gonna say in this like bottom corner, I believe Elar would be able to hit 4 of them.
Hmm.
With Fireball.
Yeah, if,
5, 10,
he
15, yep.
targets like towards the end of the room, because you can target the area of effect,
Yep.
because it doesn't bounce off the walls.
If that's what you think Elar would do, if in the spirit of channeling Annie, whatever you think
Yeah.
Annie would decide to do with them.
Yeah, I think so.
So where would you go?
So I can go into the character sheet and pull up the spell.
Yeah, I'm not sure how big the radius is.
All right,
It would probably either to
fireball.
be hit these 3 or 4, whichever would fit.
All right, I've got it casting the spell. Just takes a second. So, oh yeah. Actually, I could get. Could get 4 of them. Right here.
Oh yeah. Actually, I think the radius would be bigger. It's a 20-foot radius, so it'd be 40 foot in diameter.
Yeah, this the map is not fully.
Oh, because it's a little bit off the grid.
There's no grid, so. But yeah, they could reach. It would reach these 4.
All right, if that's and Annie did cast fireball like it was going out of style in the last campaign, so
Yeah.
she would do that here. All right, so these ones have to do a dex save.
Dex save. Target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Too bad I don't have my fireball dice. They're in the. All right, so I'll roll.
And what level spells does a 6th level warlock? Because warlocks always cast at the highest when they use their. So if it's like at a 3rd level, they would get that next. At a 4th level automatically whenever they cast a spell. So it's whatever level spell they have highest. That's what it would be cast at for the extra beyond the 8d6.
Third level. Who's got?
Oh, they don't have 4th level at level 6?
Not that I'm seeing, no.
No, I think 3rd level is
Yeah,
her,
she's just
is
got
her
3rd
biggest.
level.
So, what's the DC that has to? Because these guys rolled pretty damn good.
It is a 13.
Okay, so they all made their save.
So it's 12 damage for all of them.
12 damage. All right, so let's see. Let me do some math here.
Take a moment to admire that cool fire graphic inside the circle.
Cool fire graphic.
Like it's so cool. Like, yay, Foundry! Like, this is awesome.
I don't even get to use it for everything I could because it's I'm using it on laptop. If I have a PC that's built, I mean, we would be able to see really great stuff. Future goals.
I mean, we're already spoiled enough, Izzy.
All right, so you are just not even always looking like they have something better to do. Just does a little wave of their hand, and there is a ball of fire in his hand, and he's like soft. Well, he kind of does one of these because it has to go over the 10. He just goes. You just see this bright ball of fire just go up and then come down. You see the goblins. You see it. They're all looking at it and the reflection of the fire in their eyes, and they're like, yeah! It comes down and this napalms this area. It sets how many tents we got here? It sets 3 tents ablaze, and now some of the wall is actually on fire as the green glowing mushrooms are set ablaze. 3 of these they scurry out of the way. Like these 2 on this side, they like it lands, and they like get pushed back by the heat and the flame, but like you just see half their body is charred, and they're alive, but they're like, ah. This one over here, I don't know how he survives this. He's just standing in the flame going, ow, 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 ow. And then this archer way off onto the side, like it's just like he puts his hand up and goes, ay, but he's just turns to ash.
And then Elar looks at everybody and goes, blouses.
Yes.
All right. So, would Elar do anything else as a bonus action?
Maybe
Other than
move
that,
like
draw.
away from these so that they're, maybe lessening the chance
Yeah,
of
maybe
being the direct target.
kind of getting the cover of a tent over here or something.
Yeah, maybe something like that. We'll move them back over here.
I would say that only just add looking annoyed, that not all of them turned crispy.
Right.
Just
All
like,
right.
oh, they're still alive.
So we got
Alright.
this archer here who. All right. So that's this one archer steps out from behind this tent, takes a shot at Varro with a flame arrow. He gets you, Varro, and you take 9 piercing damage, and then
Deflect missile.
oh, son of a bitch.
So I get to do a D10 plus 10. So Varro catches it, and Varro is going to spend a key point and throw it back.
All right, I'm gonna have him do a dex save.
No, it's like an attack. Like
Oh, it's
like
an
I
attack. Oh, okay.
yeah. So I'm like throwing the arrow. I'm considered proficient, and make a ranged attack, and he's within 20 feet of me, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna get rid of this
Yeah.
fireball because I think
Yeah,
it's
go
done,
ahead.
right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it in as an unarmed attack because it would be the same bonus to attack.
Okay.
22
Oh
to hit.
damn!
Yeah.
So I don't know what the damage for the arrow is with the
Alright,
fire
so-
damage and everything.
I will use what I already rolled. Your damage would have been. So he'd take a 9 piercing plus 3 fire. So 9. All right, so yeah, he comes out of, he sees that fireball. He comes out of the tent. You see from behind the tent, he looks pissed. He lets an arrow loose, and like it is like he can tell it is on track. It is going dead for your chest, and you just grab it, spin it around, and just toss it back right at him, and it goes directly into his chest and sets him on fire, and this goblin drops to the ground.
And Varro looks at the camera and says, "Return to sender."
All right, so that brings us to Jarvan. What can Jarvan do? He can do
Jarvan
his...
can try to hide to get try to get sneak attack on whoever it is he's gonna attack. As a bonus action, he can try to hide.
Yeah, I was gonna say like sneak attack is because that's what the rogues do, right?
Yeah, so he could try to hide it, like
He would have to go. I don't know.
Depends
These
on
two
who he
could
wants.
see him.
That-
Yeah, but
this
he-
guy
as
was
long as he's
closest
hidden-
Right,
to
but-
him.
as long as he's hidden from his
technically-
target.
Yeah, technically he can hide behind a creature of medium size, right? As a halfling.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So he could like hide behind Uma or Varro and then do a ranged attack. for
Yeah.
sneak attack.
Oh, I don't think he's got any ranged any weapons.
He's got a dagger that he could throw.
Oh,
Like that's his only ranged.
Yeah, it'd be best probably for him to just attack and then disengage.
Yeah.
Like where he
Alright.
is just not very tactical.
Right. So he's gonna just jump at the closest goblin with his short sword. And that's an 11 for a miss. And he's gonna do a disengage. And he is going to go run off behind Varro because he just saw him catch an arrow and toss it back at a dude. He's gonna go. The goblin's gonna go. Nope.
What's up, Jarv?
Nice arrow move.
Thanks. Yeah. I've done it before.
All right, so that goblin's dead.
Pro,
This
kind of a pro.
goblin- All right, so this goblin here,
Kind of my thing, catching arrows.
he's gonna run up to Uma, do his multi-attack. So 15 and
That doesn't-
15.
Neither one hits. My armor
Neither
class is
one
16.
hits. And then, hold on a sec. He has a bonus action that he's gonna use. Just have to read it again. Where are you? Okay, so he runs up to you and he's like slicing and you're blocking it with your sword, and he turns, points his butt at you, and just lets out a long.
You can't hear it. You just are making a very weird face into the camera.
Okay, I'm getting upset that it's not picking up my awesome sound effects, especially my fart sound effects. So he farts on you. He turns around and lets loose a stinky goblin fart. It smells like death, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, I get +1 because of who I am. 13.
13. You're lucky you got that +1, so you do not take poison damage. And you and yeah, so you it smells horrible and you feel your lunch about to come up, but you rally, and you manage to not lose your lunch. And that is all he's got with him. That brings us to Varro.
After he sees this goblin bend over in front of Uma, he's gonna find that wicked disrespectful. So like in one of the ending scenes of I believe it was Ong Bak, where he leaps through the fire, like right over the fire pit, and just knees him like directly in the face. Say 25 to hit. He was upset. Like that's Uma. You show Uma respect. It's 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and so he hits with the knee, and then like as he's starting to come to the ground, he's just gonna like drop the elbow like right at the base of the skull.
All right.
It's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
That's 9 more points of bludgeoning damage. How's he looking?
You dead. He's looking
Alright.
dead. So yeah,
Awesome.
Yvonne comes over, that knee, it goes right into his face and breaks his nose, and he is already dead. He just doesn't know it. and neither does Varro, because as Varro doesn't even wait to see if his opponent is dead, brings his elbow down, and you just hear a hearty crunch on the top of his head as you collapse his skull, and this goblin goes down to the ground.
Varro still has some movement, so he is going to now run over to this ugly that hit him with the scimitar, and whether or not he knows it or not, I haven't forgotten about you. And bonus action, he is going to just slap him across the face.
Okay.
16 to hit.
Does not. So you run over and you go, and he just very quickly goblin. He goes. All right. So that brings us to this archer here who can see. He sees the one who shot the fireball, so he is going to try to get rid of that problem. 10. I don't think a Elar. In Elar. I don't think a 10 hits Elar. No, 16. So that.
Yeah.
All right. So that arrow goes wide, and that. Just see this bonus action. And you see it. Let's see how far. Yep. So it looks over at the one that's next to you, Elar, and it just like puts Varro, and it just puts its fist up and goes, oh, or something in Goblin. I'm sure the microphone didn't pick it up either. Yeah. Oh, so you could actually understand it, and so it yells, "You got this, boss!" And you see the one in front of you that you tried to slap smile, and he gains a couple hit points back.
Varro says, "Fuck around and find out."
All right.
All right. So it's Uma. Yep.
Bringing up the rear. She's gonna run forward toward right in the middle of these two. And then she's gonna attack the impossible one first. Oops. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits him.
She's gonna attack the syllogistic one second. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And
Yes.
so nope, I get to reroll that 2. D6. So that is 13 points of slashing damage against the impossible one.
Eh.
And let's see. Oh, I get to reroll that one. Oh, it's a 1 again. Okay, so it is 7 points of slashing against the syllogistic one.
All right. So
And
you could.
and
Oh, and
she is going to expel a spell slot to smite on the second one, because
Why not?
why not? All right, that is smite, divine smite, 2d8 radiant. Another 8, so 15 points of slashing damage. Go it well. 7 points of slashing, 8 points of radiant on the second one.
all right. So yeah, Uma runs up to them, and you just heave the impossible goblin right in half in just one swoop, and you turn around and you bring your sword down on the other one, and you just horizontally cut right across him, but at the same time you use your smite, and just this divine radiance just fills this goblin, and it is just a smoking carcass on the ground.
So because she only used, what would that probably be, like 10 feet of movement, she's then going to use her remaining 5, 10, I don't know, probably like right about here to come back this way.
All right.
And that brings us to the top of the round.
So that guy's dead. This guy in front of Varro.
We're at the top. We were just going to do one
Oh.
round.
Okay, we're just zooming around. All right.
Yeah.
All right, very good. So that is where we're going to leave off. Very good.
All right.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Leaving some goblins.
Thanks everybody for hanging out in the chat. I think our hide and seek game just ended as well not too long ago. So
right.
anybody who's out there, please type hashtag BEADND to enter into tonight's giveaway for BEADND merch. Our lovely sponsors. You can check them out on Twitter and on Instagram. They're creating all kinds of homebrew stuff. And they allow us to give away one of their merch items every time we do a live play D&D session. So please definitely type that in. I'm gonna run our beautiful bean footage. And I am going to close the giveaway. And while I close the giveaway, I'm going to do something smart this time and run our credits, if I can remember to do that.
Yes, the credits.
So I'm going to do both. So credits are going, and I'm going to close the giveaway. And we're going to pick a winner. A Falcone!
Falcone.
Congratulations. And, oh, I have to do the transition because it's weird. So, thank you to our new followers. We have Turbulent Gun and the Legends 2018 something, 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 something. Thank you! Our new subs and resubs. Thank you for resubbing Lord Byron of Chancery Castle. And thank you so much to Carney Sideshow for the raid. So I'm going to just double check to make sure that none of our team members are currently playing so that I can make sure to raid them if they are. No, I think Carney Sideshow was the last one who was playing. Congrats, A Falcone. You can take a look at their stuff and let me know what t-shirt you would like or mug if you would prefer to join the Coast to Coast Mug Club, which is a new thing. Again, started by Cheese Cat, who starts all the cool stuff.
We all need to get the mugs so that we can all just take a picture of drinking our coffee or beverage of choice.
We should send that to
mugs.
them too, like a
definitely.
mug club.
What you should all do
The
is
mug club.
like put the mug right on the edge of the camera frame, so when you put the two pictures together, it looks like cheers, and then just like do one for each side, so that you guys can just like keep cheersing each other with your mugs coast to coast.
We should share that. We should share that. Thanks everybody for coming to hang out. Grem and Cheese Cat and Turbo and A Falcone and Todd Moonbounce, and I saw Jet Bones came in. We had Thorium for a little bit. We really appreciate you all. Bearded Fortress, Lord Byron, Das, everybody. I'm probably gonna forget some, but we appreciate everybody who came to hang out, and hope you're having fun with the hide and seek. And you should check out Instagram and Twitter to see what things you can win. And who should we raid? Oh my god, we don't have any.
Also,
TeePublic. There's a TeePublic sale tomorrow till the weekend, I believe. So if you do want a Dice Goblin shirt or a Critical Fail shirt or a Tits and Arrows is another fan favorite, go ahead and grab those up while they are on discount.
And if any nerds out there want to meet some of the Nat 30s in person, come down to was the Best Western in Marlborough on October 16th and 17th. The Nat 30s will have a table at ArmorCon.
Yes. Looking forward to seeing you there, and we'll see Rob from Table Troop as well. So
Awesome.
looking forward to that. And our word of the week, for those of you who are looking for a discount on our stickers on our Etsy store, is
I keep forgetting we're doing that.
Hourglass. And that is good through Thursday. So if you're looking for a discount, if you wanted some stickers and you put them in your cart or something and you were waiting, we got 10% off with the word Hourglass. Just one word. And you can hang out. So ArmorCon Turbo, if you go to let me just type it in the chat. Hold on. https www.armorcon.net. It is in Massachusetts, so this is a local thing if you're going to be in the area. Armorcon.net. It is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Amacon. Come hang out. I will have all of our stickers and stuff on extreme discount price because I don't have to pay for shipping. So, come chill with us. We are going to raid the Nat 20 show.
Yeah.
Huh?
Didn't we raid them on Sunday?
No, I don't think so.
I thought they were the ones we raided.
No, we raided Nat 20. Two different shows.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the Nat 20 show. So, thank you for hanging out. We will see you in, actually, Thursday, we're going to play some Call of Cthulhu with Logan, Gavin's younger brother, Gavin, who helped to develop the Midnight World. So, we will see you on Thursday as Pat and I...
Gonna be awesome. I have absolutely no idea what to do. Never played Call of Cthulhu, and I've been staying off of YouTube on how to play it. I have no idea. Yeah, as fresh can be for a first time Call of Cthulhu. I don't even know what dice to need, so I'm just bringing them all.
Yeah, me either. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait.
Papa
Bear's younger brother, Grim. Logan is his name.
To answer Jeff Bowen's question, I think the difference between tickets and a badge is guessing badges are probably multiple day passes and
maybe.
Tickets are 1 day.
We're about
That's
to raid,
just my
so
guess.
sorry if we lose you all. But thank you. Thank you for
Check
hanging
out
out.
our Discord.
Yeah,
Check out our
bye.
Discord. We'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.
Bye.
What are they using?